Hey guys, I'm Faith and welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking all about my favorites, my recent favorites from the past few months or so. Honestly, this is a condensed list. I just started pulling all the things that I've been loving recently and it got completely out of control. We would be here for 7 hours. So this is a very refined favorites list. I have the best of the best, and you guys, there have been a lot of things that have really been wowing me recently. So I cannot wait to just hop on into these goodies, start talking about all the goods I have in front of me. But before I do that, if you're new here, I would really appreciate it if you take just a quick second to subscribe to my channel. It's that red button down below. I'll wait. Did you subscribe yet? As a disclaimer, you guys, all of the things that I'm going to be talking about today will be linked down below. I've generated links for literally everything here. I do make a small commission if you do use my link, so if I was the person to push you over the edge and be like, yes, I'm going to buy this product because Faith said it was great, then I would really appreciate it if you'd use those links. If not, no harm, no foul, you guys. With that being said, let's jump into my very first favorite, and it is a concealer. So this is the Avocado Bendy Concealer from First Aid Beauty. This is the only thing that I have been using in terms of concealer for the past month and a half, you guys. I cannot put this down. The only negative about this product is that the shade range it's pretty small. There's only 8 shades. I would love it if First Aid Beauty would expand that range to make it more inclusive, but if you can find a shade, then you run. Run right now, go swatch it, go try it. You will fall in love. Why I love this so much is because it is so creamy. Just like it says, it is super bendy, such a flexible concealer. It really moves with your skin. This concealer is great for the under eyes, brightening up the high parts of the face, or for spot concealing because it is so thin. You don't get a cakey finish around your blemishes, which I love. The way that I like to apply this though is not with a sponge. I find that a sponge just soaks up a little bit too much product. Instead, I'll go in with a brush, and actually, hold on. I have it right here. I have no idea who makes this brush, you guys, but any flat top condensed bristle brush just to pat it right under the eye. This gives me such a seamless finish when I just stamp it under the eye. Honestly, it just becomes one with my skin, and I could not I haven't found a concealer that I've loved this much in a very, very long time. This is such a fabulous concealer. It's such a good price point, you guys. Plus, First Aid Beauty is a skincare company, so you better believe that this is chock full of good ingredients for the skin as well. So, such a good one. Such a favorite. I am not going to spend too much time on this next product, you guys, because I have been talking about it nonstop since the last VIB sale when I did pick it up back in November, and I am talking about the Hourglass Arch Brow. It is the only thing in my brows right now. I am obsessed with this product, and honestly, it's going to be so hard to beat. The price is a little steep for a brow product. I believe it's $28, but I will say, it's the only thing that I need, and my brows have never looked any better, honestly. It shapes them, it fills them in. You have this dual-sided spoolie, which is just excellent at getting every single nook and cranny that you possibly could and making them look flawless and fluffy. I have this in the shade Soft Brunette, and honestly, this has become a ride or die product. I used to never be the kind of person that wanted to ever do my brows because I am not the best at doing my brows, but ever since I got this, it just makes it so effortless and easy. It's literally 30 seconds and my brows are done, and it just makes me look more put together, and the time that it takes to make myself look that much more presentable, it's a no-brainer. I have to do my brows every day, and it has to be with Arch Brow. Moving on to some Lila B products. Lila B is one of my favorite brands of all time. They're a clean beauty brand. They make really excellent products and excellent packaging, and everything about them is just luxurious and aesthetically pleasing. But the products themselves are really the shining stars. So this month I have been loving the Bronze Duo. This is the Be Sunkissed Bronzer. These two shades on their own are absolutely gorgeous, but when I swish them together and apply them to my skin, they just give me such a beautiful sun-kissed glow. It is not too overpowering. If you're one of those people that goes in way too heavily with bronzers, or any product for that matter like I do, this is going to be a great product for you because you cannot overdo it. You can go ham in this pan, go ham on your skin, and you're still going to look like an angelic, beautiful ray of sunshine. So I could not recommend this bronzer anymore if you have fair to light skin. This is for you. And then this is newer to me. This is their Quad and Be Stunning. I have it on my lids right now. I only have 3 shades on, and they're all from this palette. Truth be be told, I only got this about a week and a half ago, but I use it every single day. I've raved about the Lila B shadows ever since I got them like a year ago. This is my third quad, and I will say they are expensive, and they are worth every single penny. If you're the kind of person that loves the look of eyeshadow but doesn't have enough time in the morning to do your eyeshadow, this is perfect for you. This palette specifically is my favorite of the three that I own because it is so neutral. You could take this palette with you and bring like a pop of color, and that is like multiple looks just in and of itself. It's so versatile, it's so easy. You can use this color, this darker color, to fill in your brows. It's like a one-stop shop. I really, really believe in this formula, you guys. It makes it like, if you're a beginner, this formula makes it so easy to have a comprehensive, cohesive look in less than 2 minutes. So if you're the kind of person that wants to be looked together but you're on a time limit or a time constraint, or let's be real, if you don't have the best blending abilities, like I'm not a makeup artist, I sometimes need my eyeshadows to work for me, you know what I'm saying? This is the perfect palette for you. Next up is the Noonie Lip Oil. I have raved about this time and time again, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this, you guys, but it is just the perfect pick-me-up for my lips every single morning. Whether I am prepping them for makeup or a lipstick, or whether I'm just like going about my day, this is the first thing that I'll do in the morning is put this on after I brush my teeth, and it really just revitalizes and replumps and rehydrates my lips. It is perfect. It's not greasy. You guys, just go do yourself a favor and check this out. I promise you're gonna love it. Again, another favorite that I just can't get enough of, and you know it's like a serious favorite if I keep talking about it over and over and over again. I'm talking about the Kara Weiss blush in Reverence. This is a cream blush. It is absolutely stunning. I've said it before and I'll say it again, these cream blushes are some of the best that I have ever used in my entire life. They're so gorgeously pigmented. They blend like a dream. They are so effortless, you guys. You don't even need a mirror, you guys. Like, you can literally just like use your finger, blend it out, and it would look perfect. It would look flawless. I mean, these are foolproof. They're very expensive the first time you do buy them. I will say that because you are paying for the compact, which is reusable and refillable. So once you make that initial investment, if you do hit pan, which I promise you probably will hit pan on these because they're that good, the next time you purchase it, you just buy that refill. So I love the aspect of the sustainability of these, the green, clean beauty behind these, and I just think they're a beautiful product. This next product is a newer find to me, but you guys, I am like drooling over this formulation. This is from Kosas, which is a clean beauty brand that is now carried at Sephora. I've had this only for a few weeks now, but it is like, it was instant love. You know when you try a product for the first time and you dip in and you're like, oh my goodness, like I feel a connection to you, like that's what happened with these. So this is the Kosas Duo. This is the Tropic Equinox. So we have a blush and a highlight. They are cream formulations, and as you can probably see, I don't know if you can see or not, but they're so dang glossy. And when you put them on the skin, they just melt. This blush shade specifically, it's kind of like a blush bronzer duo. It is just the perfect sun-kissed, like beautiful terracotta-y blush. It's like the blush of my dreams, and this highlight is kind of like, if you like Becca Opal, it's kind of the same tone as Becca Opal, except like toned down a notch and much more natural and like glowy. I am obsessed with both of these. I think this value for money is absolutely incredible. Both of these in this palette together, $34, making them 17 bucks a pop. Honestly, like the value for money here is insane because the product and the quality is just, it is on another level. I did a first impressions of this on my Instagram stories. If you haven't been following me, I'll leave it on the screen now. It's just at blondeyouadieu. And I do talk about a lot of these products in my stories. So if you like this kind of video, make sure to go on over there and check that out. But I was doing a first impressions of this and I got literally dozens of people DMing me being like, oh my god, that is stunning. I'm buying this immediately. Even my mom, who doesn't even wear makeup, was like, I really want that. I'm like, okay, mom. No matter your skin tone or skin type, this is going to be stunning on you. Not to mention, if you have aging skin, this is not going to settle into any fine lines or wrinkles. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous cream product, and I could not recommend this more. That does it for makeup, so I'm going to switch on over into the singular hair product that I wanted to talk about today. This is the Ouai Hair Oil. Honestly, it looks like I haven't even used that much, but I use it all the time. You need like a drop of this, and it goes such a long way. So what I'll do, I'll take a teeny little drop, I will warm it up in my fingertips, and I'll put it on the ends of my hair and tame away any of my flyaways. I used to be the kind of person, because I do have a very, very oily scalp. Like, y'all, dry shampoo, like, I should just have like a little satchel just filled with dry shampoo, because I need it constantly, like all the time. Oily scalp girl right here. Because I have such an oily scalp, I never thought that I would need a hair oil, but honestly, it's done such a great job at just smoothing everything out, making my ends look a little bit more tame and calm, especially now as we transition from winter to spring. I do get a little bit of static in my hair, and it really does tame all of that down. It takes the static out, it makes my flyaways go away, and it just makes everything look a little bit more polished with very, very minimal effort. So I've been loving this guy from Way. I have a body care favorite this month, you guys. How crazy is that? But it's from Little Burn Apothecary. This is their honeysuckle and grapefruit body oil. I am obsessed with this. It smells, oh my god, it smells just like summer or spring, or like a beautiful garden of just like glorious flowers and fresh things that you just want to eat. But the real reason, besides the scent, that I love this body oil is because it's kind of like a dry oil. Like, it really does make my skin just so hydrated looking, but at the same time, it doesn't leave a sticky residue. Like, it's very, very thin. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's very, very thin in consistency, you guys. It just immediately transforms my skin and makes me glowing and radiant, and oh my gosh, like, I couldn't, like, even just putting that on made me re-fall back in love with this product. I am obsessed with this. Not to mention Little Barn Apothecary is like a natural brand. This is made with organic sesame oil, virgin organic avocado oil, and Italian honeysuckle. It's 4 ounces and it is worth every single penny. I'm obsessed with this. Moving right along into skincare, one of my favorites, again, this is a repeat, but this is the Brightening Cleanser from Indie Lee. This smells straight up like a strawberry patch because it has strawberry seed oil, which is known to brighten up the skin. This is packed with vitamin C, you guys. It is so, so good at literally doing exactly what it says. It's going to give you a bright glow immediately after using this product. Like, I'm not even kidding. The first time I used this, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, what? Like, you can see a visible, noticeable difference with one use of this. It removes all impurities and leaves the skin so, so soft. Normally, cleansers don't just blow me away like this, but this is next level, and it's clean beauty, so it's a win-win for every single person involved. I am obsessed. Go get a sample. You will thank me later, I promise. Behydra from Drunk Elephant is such a favorite of mine, you guys, and I have been reaching for it constantly. As we transition from winter into spring, I love a lot of really, really light layers, and this layers beautifully with all of my other skincare while being a very, very light serum. I love this because it really does quench and hydrate my skin without overdoing it. And this is a product, honestly, that I didn't like at first. In the old formulation, I had like a mini, like a half-size Behydra, and it took me almost an entire year to use that product, and I was using it on like my neck and the back of my hands. Once I figured out how to use this product, it totally changed everything for me. So I like to use this as like a secondary essence or a first serum. I love to add other serums on top of this, make it like a serum cocktail, if you will, or if I'm in a very, very humid environment, I will use this in lieu of my moisturizer. So it has a lot of functionalities for me, and it is just like, it's blown me away. I love it. I love taking this on vacation with me because it really balances everything out after being on a plane forever. I love using this for the transitioning of seasons when it gets warmer outside. It's such a versatile product, and I am obsessed. So way to go, Drunk Elephant. This next product is something I've never talked about here on my channel before. It's making its debut, and I'm so excited to introduce you guys to the Fab Skin Lab Retinol Eye Cream. This is from First Aid Beauty, and I am obsessed. I do not know what took me so long to try this, but I'm so thankful that I actually did. They say it's good for AM and PM use, which really shocked me because normally retinol is not something you want to use in the morning, but it literally says on the back, directions. After cleansing, apply over the entire orbital area in the AM and PM. I mean, it says to, so like I'm going to. It's been amazing. Like, who knew that following directions would be a really, really good idea? So I don't actually use this for night. I use this in the morning only because I'm bougie and I have a different cream that I like to use for the night, okay? Using this in the morning has totally changed the game. I am obsessed with the consistency of this. It is so silky and smooth and soft. You do not need a little bit whatsoever. A teeny bit goes such a long way, and it just smooths everything out. It is the perfect canvas for your concealer. It makes everything that lays on top of it just sink in so much better, and I have noticed like a very noticeable difference in my under eyes in terms of just how awake I look throughout the day and just how plump and smooth my under eyes look too. Like, I can't really adequately describe how good this is, you guys. You're just gonna have to try for yourself. I promise this is going to change the game for you. Like, eye cream in the morning, who knew? Retinol for your under eyes, who knew? Like, yes, I'm obsessed. I've struggled with acne for my entire life. I'm normally one to really like be diligent in the prevention of acne instead of letting it even happen in the first place, but it still happens to all of us, including me. And unfortunately, I am one of those people that just suffer from a lot of hyperpigmentation and acne scars after the acne itself has healed, which sometimes is worse than the actual acne. But I have found a product recently that has really been helping me out with that, and this is from Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Potency Targeted Spot Brightener. So this has 10% vitamin C. It also has 3% vitamin E, which is an antioxidant, as well as 2% ferulic acid. This product is excellent at fading dark spots, specifically from old acne scars. You just need a teeny little bit, like the smallest little bit will do. Just dab it onto the area of concern, go to sleep, wake up, repeat. In about a week or so, I see those acne marks and old scars just fade into absolutely nothing. This has been such a targeted spot treatment in terms of like hyperpigmentation, and it's kind of like vitamin C on crack for like spots, you know? I'm such a big fan of vitamin C in terms of brightening up the whole complexion, but sometimes you just need a little bit extra for those little stubborn areas, and this is exactly the trick for that. I guess this is the month of First Aid Beauty because I have another First Aid Beauty favorite. This is their Ultra Repair Cannabis and Oat Dry Oil. Safe for sensitive skin. Honestly, you guys, like if we're being totally transparent with each other, I am so anti-hype, it's not even funny. There's been a huge cannabis or CBD trend that has been going crazy in the skincare community, and I am so anti-hype. I was like, no. Just no. So let me rewind. Cannabis and CBD are so hyped up right now in the skincare community, like it's not even funny. Every single brand is coming out with something cannabis related or CBD related, and they're saying that like it has all of these wonderful skincare properties and benefits, and I'm just sitting over here like, is this a marketing ploy? Like, is this a marketing technique? Like, you say cannabis and everyone freaks out and they want to go try it? Like, is there any benefit behind the skincare? You know what I'm saying? Like, or is it just a gimmick? I sat myself down and I like gave myself a little pep talk, and I was like, listen up, Faith. You have got to try it for yourself. Like, you cannot have opinions unless you have adequately tried something and given it a fair shot. So that's exactly what I did, and the first cannabis-related product for skincare that I have tried has been this dry oil from First Aid Beauty. And oh my gosh. I am in love with this product. Like, where do I even begin? I'm so thankful that like I stepped out of my comfort zone to try this and actually give it a fair shot, because it blew me away immediately. For an oil specifically to impress me, somebody with a combination acne prone skin, not all oils are suitable for my skin type, but when I find an oil that's really good for me, I like crave it. I'm like, you will be mine. I will buy backups. Like, we are in a long-term partnership or relationship, you know what I'm saying? And that is exactly how I feel about this one from First Aid Beauty. So when I tried it, I love the consistency. It is so lightweight. It's truly a dry oil. If you've tried the Codalite Detox Oil, it's similar to that one in the effect that like you can't really feel it on your skin when you're applying it. However, how they differ is that you can kind of feel this after you've applied it and it's just on your skin for just a quick amount of time. Maybe about 30 seconds to a minute, I can feel it on my skin and then it totally absorbs. I have used this consistency consistently in just my last step of my skincare routine. I have not been following this up with a moisturizer at all because I don't really need it right now. I'm such a big proponent of just like do what your skin is craving, and for me, my skin has just not been craving moisturizer, but if you're dry, I definitely would recommend that. But this has done such an incredible job overnight at transforming my skin. My skin was so soft to the touch, you guys. It was so smooth. I literally had to like look close and be like, what? And this is why I only try one skincare product at a time, because I knew it was this. Like if you go ahead and try like 7 different skincare products every single night, you're never gonna know how your skin adapts to each individual product. So thankfully this was the only new thing that I had in my skincare routine that night. And ever since that first initial like whoa moment, I've been using it almost every single night since, I would say about 4 nights out of the week. And my skin, when I wake up, it is just so soft and so supple, you know, like bouncy soft and so smooth. And it's done a wonderful job at reducing redness, and it's done a great job at also reducing my hyperpigmentation. So way to go, First Aid Beauty. And you guys, the best part about this is that it is so affordable. It's probably the most affordable facial oil that I have in my entire collection. This, I think it's 1 ounce. Yeah, 1 full ounce is only $30. And if you get that on sale, like during the VIB sale coming up, what a steal. Like I just mentioned, I have been skipping moisturizer most nights, but I have been going straight on into sleeping masks. I'm having like a sleeping mask epidemic right now. And one of my favorites is the Youth to the People Glow Mask. This, I know I've raved about their Glow Oil before. The Glow Oil and Glow Mask are essentially the same thing, but in different forms. This smells like a tropical dream, like a citrus paradise that you just slap on your face and you're just the happiest person in the universe. You know what I'm saying? It is so thick. I mean thick, like thick. But when you rub it into the skin, it just melts so effortlessly and just leaves you dewy and glowy, and you go to sleep, and when you wake up, there's no transfer on your pillow, thank God, hallelujah, and your skin just looks bright and glowing and like kind of like you got a facial, but you're sleeping, and it's the best feeling in the world. This is packed with hyaluronic acid, so you are going to get that plumping effect, and of course, my favorite, vitamin C. If you're in the market for a sleeping mask or some brightening effects, something that's going to plump you up, look no further than this Youth to the People dream. It is truly a skincare dream in mask form. My final favorite before I get into a disappointing product is the Black Tea Instant Perfecting Mask from Fresh Beauty. This sucker, I'm just gonna say it right now, it's expensive, but you get what you pay for. Honestly, this is one of those things where I will continuously like splurge on over and over and over again because it is so good. Like, it is just worth it, you know what I mean? This, first of all, it smells like a dream. It smells like, it's not overpowering, but it's like a faint black tea that's just something that you want on your skin. It's like a spa in a jar, kind of. The consistency of this, if you saw my Instagram post on this, it was like literally a love affair from me to Fresh in this Black Tea Instant Perfecting Mask. But I talked about how the texture literally reminds me of cannoli cream. Like, truly, that is the exact texture and consistency of this product. And when you use it, first of all, you get really hungry because you're like, dang, I want a cannoli. And then secondly, when you put it on, it just melts. It just melts into your skin and becomes one with your skin and goes from like this thick, lush, rich cream to this like lightweight whipped texture on your face. You leave this on for about 5 to 10 minutes. For me, I'm like, dang, I spent all that money on it. I'm gonna leave it on for 10 minutes. And it instantly gives me like a revamp. I love using this for when I'm about to go to a big event, date night, or if it's like a casual Tuesday, I'm like, hey, I want to feel a little bit spicy. It is packed with antioxidants, so if you live in a polluted city environment, this is going to be lovely for you just to clear everything out, to get your skin looking as perfect as possible. It really does a great job of smoothing everything out, plumping everything out, and honestly, like, this is like date night in a jar. Like, you're trying to look good for your man, or your woman, or whoever you're into, this is the one for you. I try my best not to dog on products, you guys, because I want to keep this like a positive space, but at the same time, when things just go really, really wrong, I want you to be aware, or just to give my 2 cents, because we're all different, and remember, what works for me might not work for you, and what you love, I might not like, so that's okay, right? This is a safe space, and with that being said, my extreme disappointment goes towards the Pharmacy Freshen Up deodorant. I was so excited about this because I literally love everything pharmacy has created ever up until this point. It was a very long, tedious process of making the switch from a normal deodorant to a natural deodorant, so my body is adjusted and acclimated. But when I switched over to this one from my current natural deodorant, it was just like Sweat City. It was disgusting. Like, I'm not even a sweaty person. Let's just get it all out there, you guys. Like, I was on Accutane twice as a kid. What happens when you're on Accutane is that your sweat glands literally get smaller. So I don't sweat. Unless I'm like in beaming sunlight, 100-degree weather for like an hour, I'm not sweating, ever. Someone please tell me why I was sweating after 2 minutes of wearing this, and it did not stop. I kept like reapplying it, and it was just like dripping underneath. It was nasty. Personally, this one just did not vibe with me. It did not go with my personal body chemistry. And you know what? That's okay. Not everything's gonna work for everyone. But something that is very personal preference is the scent. I don't like it. It smells like, oh my god, it's like overly minty, like a bad breath mint, a bad breath mint. I also really don't like when this actually applies to your underarms. I don't like how it feels because it does feel wet. It glides on really, really nicely, I will say. I hate when natural deodorants kind of break up on you because they're so stiff, you know? So this one does have a nice slip and a nice glide. Because there's peppermint in this, it literally feels like minty and cooling under your arms and wet. And it doesn't go away. It just like stays there, and it's like tingling under your armpits, and you're dripping and you're sweating and you're like, what is happening to me? I almost forgot, you guys. I have one more favorite, and it's not skincare, it's not beauty related whatsoever. It's actually a clothing brand called Everlane. I literally wore this t-shirt so I wouldn't forget, and I almost forgot still. But Everlane is new to me. It might not be new to you guys, but I have fallen head over heels in love with them. They're an ethical brand that creates amazing, like, staple, timeless pieces, and everything is made with integrity. I love the brand specifically because of how transparent they are. They have transparent pricing. They're an ethical clothing brand that really take care of their workers. They give like a fair wage to the people that are creating the clothing items. They care about where the clothing is being sourced from, what shops are being used, like all over the world. It's super cool because you can go on the website and you can actually like see the places where the clothes are being made. I don't know about you guys, but that like resonates so much with me. I am so over like the fast fashion and fast clothing, not only from like a personal standpoint, because for me clothing has always been such a difficult thing to get right. I've always been the kind of person that just like hunts down the trends, but then when it comes to having like a cohesive wardrobe where everything goes together, it's non-existent. So I've been trying really, really hard over here to kind of get a capsule wardrobe going on. If you've never heard of Everlane before and you want to check them out, I will leave a link down below. I don't know, I just really like their vibe. I like what they're doing. I love their clean cuts. I like how sophisticated they are and how their products are just good quality at great prices. So I know that's not skincare or beauty related, but it is a huge favorite of mine recently. I've made like 5 orders. And now we're done. So thank you guys so much if you made it to this point for sticking with me throughout my entire favorites video. I love all the products we talked about today. These are like the best of the best right now, the things I'm constantly reaching for. Some are new products to me, some are older loves, but all of them are wonderful and special in my heart. So before we all go, if you like me, if you like favorites, if you like my kind of vibe, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like favorites. I know I do. And let me know in the comment section what your favorite product of the month was. I would love to know your favorites. Give me your recs. What do I need to try next? And I will see you in my next video. Alright guys, take care. Bye.